Can you tell me any company that Musk actually started? PayPal? He didn't start.
No.
He started a failed company. His buddy, Peter Thiel, bailed him out of it. Tesla wasn't started by him. Elon Musk grew up in apartheid South Africa. What is apartheid? It was like the caste system.
Yeah.
You were black, you were segregated. It was worse than American segregation. That's the world he grew up in. And that's in your atmosphere. A small set of people know better than the others.
Yeah.
So just think about that world. Suppose you're a white guy that every time you walk outside, you see people living in slums. They mine, they do all the shit work. And you were taught to believe that's okay because we're better.
Yeah.
That's in your freaking
DNA.
epigenetics.
That's in his being.
It's in your being.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what he grew up in.
Yeah.
So his journey here, and if you really look at it, you go to look at the X.com was crap code.
Yep. And no one knows about X.com. It was the prequel to PayPal.
Right. There were many Facebooks. Why did Zuckerberg get promoted? Because he found the right VC. Same with Musk. Tesla wasn't started by Musk. He fought tooth and nail to change the document so he was seen as a founder. Now look at Musk. SpaceX.
Yeah.
Got $5.7 billion from the government. At minimum, he's putting up thousands of Starlink satellites. You have to get government permits to do that. Yeah. So how's he getting that? He has his linkage with government is like this.
Yeah.
With SpaceX begins and government ends, nobody knows. And these Starlink satellites will be used to bug and surveillance everyone.
Yeah, I know.
SpaceX, a government company. Let's go to Tesla. Tesla was worth $600 billion. How did it get to that valuation? Valuation is a function of your profitability. Tesla was never profitable, wasn't making any money. Suddenly he gets $1.5 billion carbon tax credits. He cashes those in. It was negative billions of dollars. And suddenly Tesla makes profit. They multiplied that profit by a multiple. It's called multiple of profit or multiple of revenue. And overnight he's worth $600 billion. He would be worth shit, negative shit. But because he got government tax subsidies on a scam called climate change, he'd be worth shit.
Another tool that they're using with their players.
Yeah, all these electric cars, all the cobalt mining.
It's worse.
His whole company's built on shit. Bunch of bougies driving around in their Teslas, thinking they're saving the environment.
Yeah.
Tesla stock is up. It's one big internal thing, incestuous shit show. Now go to Twitter.
Or X now officially today.
Go to Twitter. Every social media company is valued at a certain dollar amount. And I've done videos on this. You guys should go see it.
Yeah.
If you have the New York Times over here makes $1 billion, Twitter makes $1 billion. How much is Twitter worth? If the New York Times made $1 billion in revenue and Twitter made $1 billion, they should be worth around the same, right?
Right.
It's not true. New York Times is branded by Wall Street as a publisher. They're worth around $2 billion, 2 times their revenue. It's called a multiple, right? Twitter, for their $1 billion in revenue, gets valued 10 times. They're worth $10 billion. So when Twitter made $5 billion, they're worth $50 billion. Okay. It's called a multiple of revenue.
Yeah.
Why does Twitter get a 10x in valuation? And why does the New York Times get 2?
The establishment?
What they did was Silicon Valley branded with Wall Street. This is a publishing company. That's a certain category. This is a goat, and a goat only gets 2 times valuation. This is a lion, and a lion gets 10 times revenue. So how do they say it's a lion? Oh, this is a social media platform. What's the difference? Oh, if you write an article in the New York Times and you say Shiva beats his dog, I can sue you and sue the New York Times. If I post something on Twitter, Shiva beats his dog, I can't sue Twitter. That's called Section 230 indemnity. Silicon Valley paid off the politicians in Congress to make this thing a social media platform. And because of that, you can't sue Twitter, so they get a higher valuation.
Got it.
Got it? So Elon Musk's valuation of $50 billion is directly tied to government, giving him Section 230 immunity. But what did the social media companies have to give the government in return?
Our information.
The backdoor platform, what I discovered.
Yes, exactly.
Okay? I discovered that. The boy who invented email. I discovered that the U.S. Senate candidate who was thrown off Twitter for exposing this infrastructure in 2020.
That's so sad. It really is.
It's injustice.
Yeah.
I should be in that Senate testimony. Who did all the hard work, day and night, getting 2 hours of sleep, who filed those lawsuits and exposes. But who do they put the camera over to? To fucking heroin addict who has his wife fucking tortured, giving his diary of him banging every fucking woman. Because if they put me on, they're going to get the American people in 1 hour. We'll get the full story. All of you guys created that infrastructure. All of you guys signed into law CISA. You all hate America. And they will hear that from me, a real American, a real fucking Indian, not a fake Indian, not a fake American. And that is dangerous because I'm not owned. You get it now?
I do.
They do not want independent voices because we're not owned. So on the internet right now, all the dweebs, when I got back on Twitter in December, the first thing I tweeted out. You can see it. I said, Elon, why don't you make me your CEO? I'm the fighter for free speech. I'm the inventor of email. I understand technology. It went viral, 20, 30 million views. The next day, I was getting 500,000 views per day. You can see it. It's all documented. I said, Elon, are you going to remove that backdoor portal? Because I know it's still alive.
Yeah.
My views dropped to 300,000. I kept hammering him. Suddenly, I see my views go from 300,000 to 10,000 views overnight. I know I'm being watched.
Yeah.
Because I was, according to the Stanford report in 2021, I was the top 6 super spreaders on the internet. My tweets said the same, and you can see it mathematically, as Trump's. But I wasn't owned by the Republicans. So they had a committee assess me and they were watching me. They thought I was going to come like every fucking other beggar, conservative. Oh, thank you, Elon. Like fucking that rat Dinesh D'Souza. All these people begging,
bowing down,
sucking his cock.
Yep.
So these suckers, what they're there because he gives them views. It's a banana republic.
Exactly.
Well, this fucking guy ain't gonna suck his cock.
No.
I started attacking him over and over.
Yeah.
And my views go down like this. 5,000 views. I mean, I do a tweet, suddenly it'll go viral, and you'll see my followers, and boom, they literally cut me, and it's all there. I will be taking him to court because I have my next lawsuit, which is coming up against CISA and DHS.
Nice.
Watch out for it.
Awesome.
Him and CISA, because I'm a U.S. Senate presidential candidate. When I was a Senate candidate, you squeezed me, and I was a presidential candidate, you were working hand in glove with government. Who am I fighting for? I'm fighting for the American people. Who was the one who put out the vitamin D protocol in March of 2020? Me. I saved millions of people's lives for free. I saved millions of people's lives in ICUs who took my vitamin C protocol. Did I make money on that? No. Others took my protocol because I remember where I came from. I fight injustice, really fight it, because I suffer it every fucking instant today. So you want a fighter, you got to have someone who's actually in the battle with you. Not like, I'm here fighting for you. Give me some more fucking heroin. That's Robert Kennedy. And he ran contests, as Owen Benjamin says. They go and they get drunk. They spit on cops, fight them. They get out of jail. They're scumbags. The entire Kennedy family is a mobster group. I say, fuck you, because you're not Americans. You hate America. You got us involved in Vietnam. You escalated that war in Vietnam. And now you're trying to refashion yourself as your men's of peace. You know what the Kennedys are? They're a PR machine that will take Charles Manson and make him look like Jesus Christ. And you have to get this through your head. They're demons. They're demonic forces. When I was out in Hollywood, you guys know I used to be married to a Hollywood actress. People would come get signatures from these people. And when they walked away, they go, look at that star fucker. They don't give a fuck about you. They think you're a fucking moron. And that's why they use words like the masses are asses. So stop sucking up to Kim Kardashian, for God's sake.
Oh, God, that witch.
There will be heroes. You're looking at one of them, hopefully a real hero. Like me, like you. Like people come bottoms up. The working people need their own heroes. Malcolm X is my hero. Those people who shed their blood, those 4 people who got hanged in the Haymarket riots are my heroes. No one even knows their names. I know their names. Do you? These are the fundamental questions you have to ask yourself. Why am I sucking up to these people who have a golden plated fucking toilet? Why do you suck up to someone who says, lock her up, the day after he gets elected, goes, that was for the election. Now we move on. Why do you do that? What in you has no dignity for yourself? What in you hates you? Because when you hate you, you hate God. And that's where this is all about. Do you want to truly love yourself? Because then you can love your neighbor. And you know what? I can love myself at a deep level, the capital S, which is the God, the kingdom of heaven within me. And I've experienced it, and no one can take it away from me. And it's a constant process of refinement. And will I use the F word to call Booby fucking Kennedy? Of course, because he's a fucking demon. It's the right curse word for the right person at the right time. Teach your fucking kids to curse at the right person. Very important. Because you know what? The establishment wants to control your words, your language. Language is thought. They want us to say, oh, Dr. Shiva, can you speak this way? F you. Because that is the beginning of your own oppression. Where I grew up in New Jersey, man, people don't, you know that.
Renee knows.
That's how people talk, Brick. Talk like that. These are beautiful words. They're not bad words.
You're great.
They're beautiful words. You're articulating your creativity and you're expressing your anger. And what I've done, our campaign for truth, freedom, and health, our movement gives you the tools so you can get clear on this. You learn the science so you'll never be following morons again. You get clear on, wow, there's other fucking people out there who get this. The people in our movement are enlightened souls. particularly in 2023, before a lot of people came to us because I was teaching them immunity, fighting the vax mandates, somewhat selfish people.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Shiva's helping us. The people we get in 2023 are like souls from God. They get it. They're overcoming fucking Trump. They have the wherewithal to call him out. They're not fucking MAGA hat wearing idiots. By the way, I did more for Trump than 99% of Trumpers, and he knows it. Everyone knows it. So shut the fuck up if you're a Trumper. Like, oh, Trump did this. Trump couldn't do that. Yeah, right. He made $555 million in last year from his golf courses. And all you young people this time, you got to break from this lesser of two evils, because every 30 years, they sucker people in. You're going to get stung by a mamba snake from the front or a cobra from behind. You don't have to make those choices.
Dr. Shiva, man, thank you. You're my hero, dude.
Yeah,
now, you know.
But you got to teach your young people, because
and that's why we're here.
Because your generation better wake the fuck up.
No, yeah, that's
because
why we're
the
here.
next 30 years will be darkness like you've never seen before.
And that's why we're here. Honestly, before we go, we at Downtime are here to combat culture vultures. We hate these Paul brothers, the Tates of the world, all these types of people who, like you're saying, are demonic, come from demons, who don't care about the next 30, the next 60, the next 90 years. We do, and that's why we came here to have this convo with you.
Yeah, thank you.
And support you.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys came.
Seriously.
Look, the bottom line is, everyone out there, go to Shiva for President, become a volunteer. When you donate me, I give you books.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. I cannot take people's money. You give me something, I give you back something. Okay? No, but we give people courses. We give people knowledge. My great-grandfather said he had very little money, but if someone in the village needed a book, he would do whatever he had to do. I mean, this guy would be out in the fields hitting rice, and he would be spitting up blood. That's how hard he worked. That's what I grew up around. I've seen people shed blood working. So I know what hard work is. These people don't work fucking hard. And I believe when you work hard and you're truthful, you liberate yourself. You want meditation, you want prayer, work fucking hard. Work your ass off, and God will serve you. But you want to cheat, you want to steal other people's shit, fucking annihilate those people, because they are the devil. The devil is someone who steals people's labor, steals someone's work. And that's what these 1% do. They steal your labor, they steal your work, and then they annihilate you. Your children are going to have a shorter lifespan than you. They don't give a fuck about your children. So if you don't do it for me, do it for your children. Let's win this, because we have an opportunity. So wake the fuck up. It's time to shatter the swarm. It's time for us. It's time for one of us. Truth, freedom, health. Shiva for President, period.